True beauty in life and leadership. Proverbs 31:30 says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." At first glance, this feels like a verse about women. But look closer, and you'll see it's about a principle that applies to every person, every leader, every business, every relationship. It's about the kind of value that doesn't fade with time, competition, or changing market trends. We live in a world obsessed with charm, how well you present yourself, how quickly you can win someone over in a meeting, how polished your brand appears on social media. We admire beauty, whether that's the physical appeal of a person, the sleek design of a product, or the glossy perfection of a brand campaign. But here's the truth. Those things can be wonderful, yet they are always temporary. Charm can mask the truth, and beauty will eventually give way to time. What lasts? The fear of the Lord. Not fear as in trembling, but fear as in reverence, awe, and alignment with the one who created you. The mountain and the morning mist. Think of charm and beauty like morning mist over a valley. It's breathtaking at sunrise, but by noon, it's gone. Now think of the fear of the Lord like a mountain, steady, immovable, enduring through seasons and storms. The mountain doesn't need to pretend to be grand, it simply is. And because it is rooted deep, it remains. In life and business, we often chase the mist, quick wins, temporary applause, and shiny presentations. But the real test of value is whether what you're building can stand when the applause fades and the spotlight moves on. The mountain stands because it is anchored. The currency that never devalues. Charm and beauty are like currencies that lose value over time. They are subject to inflation from shifting opinions, new competitors, and the relentless ticking of the clock. But the fear of the Lord, the inner alignment of heart, mind, and action with God's character, is like a currency that never devalues. In fact, it compounds. This plays out in relationships. People are drawn to charisma, but they stay for integrity. It plays out in leadership. Employees might join for vision and perks, but they stay for trustworthiness and consistency. It plays out in business. Customers might buy once because of flashy marketing, but they become loyal advocates because of reliability and ethical excellence. The hidden acrostic of your life. Proverbs 31:10-31 is an acrostic in Hebrew, each verse starting with the next letter of the alphabet. It's a poetic way of saying, this woman's life is complete from A to Z. The same is true for us. The story of our life and work is being written letter by letter, decision by decision, season by season. The question is, will that story hold up when the ink of charm fades and the gloss of beauty wears thin? Will your alphabet be a scattered collection of impressive but disconnected moments, or a coherent, enduring legacy that speaks of character, consistency, and God-centered purpose? The professional edge no one can copy. In the marketplace, everything can be copied. Your features, your marketing strategy, your pricing model. But no one can duplicate a soul-deep integrity rooted in the fear of the Lord. That's your unfair advantage. Think about it. Skills can be trained. Strategies can be replicated. However, a leader whose decisions flow from reverence for God will lead differently, will treat people differently, and will navigate crises differently. They will weigh success not just by profit margins, but by faithfulness to what's right. The heart check that changes everything. If you stripped away your charm and your ability to impress, would your relationships, career, and influence still stand? If you lost the beauty, Whether physical appeal, polished branding, or cutting-edge innovation, would your life's impact still be worth praising? That's not a comfortable question, but it's the right one because the answer will reveal whether you've been building your foundation on mist or on a mountain. From mist chaser to mountain builder. Moving from charm-driven to character-driven starts with daily alignment. This means anchoring your worth not in performance or perception, but in God's truth about who you are and what you're called to do. It means choosing integrity over short-term advantage, wisdom over popularity, and purpose over applause. In life, it looks like loving people for who they are, not for what they can do for you. In leadership, it looks like making decisions that you'd still be proud of if they were printed on the front page tomorrow. In business, it looks like serving customers and clients in a way that reflects God's excellence and compassion, even when no one is watching. Final challenge. Charm is a tool, beauty is a gift, but neither is the foundation. The only thing that deserves to sit at the root of your identity, personally and professionally, is a life anchored in the fear of the Lord. Because when the mist is gone and the spotlight shifts, the mountain still stands. And so will you.